feel ordinary. Then there are other days when the exact same kinds of moments begin carrying a different kind of meaning. A pause feels loaded. A silence feels intentional. A delay feels like information. A conversation that seems small at first keeps echoing long after it ends. That is the kind of shift this day can bring. Not always a visible event, not always a dramatic announcement. Sometimes the first sign is simply that your attention becomes more accurate. You start noticing what you once dismissed. You start hearing what was buried underneath the words. And without fully understanding why, you realize that something about this day is not asking to be rushed past. Part of what makes this moment feel so distinct is that the sky itself supports a mood of heightened attention. Around this window, the full moon reaches its peak. Mercury becomes especially noticeable as it moves toward its greatest western elongation, and Jupiter continues holding its place as one of the brightest evening lights. You do not need to force some exaggerated meaning onto that. The point is not to pretend that the sky is handing out neatly packaged answers. The point is that this is the kind of atmosphere that naturally sharpens awareness. Mercury draws the mind toward signals, timing, language, and interpretation. Jupiter expands the frame so that small moments begin pointing to larger patterns. And when those two qualities meet inside a person who is already sensing change, everyday events can begin to feel far less casual than they did before. What matters here is not the temptation to make every little thing mystical. It is the willingness to notice when your own perception is shifting. There is a difference between superstition and recognition. Superstition tries to control meaning before it fully arrives. Recognize that something is becoming
At sky, please 629.
Said D.
At sky, please 629.
Said D.
At sky, please 629.
Said he.
clearer.
Who said what?
And this kind of day often begins there. You may still be in the same routine. You may still be dealing with the same unanswered issue, the same uncertainty, the same question that has been following you for a while. But the way you read it changes. What once felt foggy starts looking specific. What once felt complicated starts looking honest. And what once felt random starts arranging itself into a shape you cannot easily deny. That is why the message can seem to shift before the circumstances do. Many people expect clarity to arrive as a visible breakthrough. They expect the call, the answer, the opening, the confession, the sudden proof. But often the real turning point comes earlier than that. It comes when something inside you stops interpreting everything through hope, fear, urgency, or old habit. It comes when your attention becomes cleaner. When that happens, the situation may look the same on the outside, but it is no longer the same to you. The room has not changed, but the temperature of truth inside it has. The pattern has been there. The signs have been there. The mismatch has been there. The possibility has been there. What changes is not always the event first. Sometimes it is your willingness to read it correctly. And that is where Mercury matters in a more human way. Mercury is often linked to communication, but not only in the obvious sense of words and conversations. It is also about timing, signal, interruption, revision, and the strange intelligence hidden inside what gets repeated. So today may not speak to you through one giant message from the sky. It may speak through the exact phrase someone uses, through the moment a plan changes, through the fact that something you tried to ignore comes back one more time, but this time you feel it differently, through the silence after a question, through the contrast between what was promised and what actually showed up. Sometimes what changes is not the
I should meet with Gamelak near the pyramid. I cannot believe this pyramid is being taken away. For what sick cause?
volume of the message. It is the precision of it. That precision can feel unsettling at first because it removes the comfort of vagueness. Vague situations can survive a long time. Vague hopes can survive a long time. Vague excuses can survive even longer. But when the signal sharpens, vagueness begins to collapse. You notice what does not line up. You notice what drains more than it gives. You notice where you keep trying to create clarity out of material that was never built to provide it. That can feel emotional. It can feel tiring. It can even make you wonder why things suddenly seem heavier than they did just a few days ago. But heaviness is not always a warning that something is wrong. Sometimes it is the pressure of reality becoming more exact.
Siste! Ne tu! E non movere! Sibiame! Sed sanguinum! A sepulcrum! Nolite ivi!
I've seen.
Jupiter's part in this is different. Jupiter does not whisper in the same way. It enlarges. It broadens. It takes what already has momentum and makes it harder to overlook. So when awareness sharpens under Mercury-like conditions and expansion rises under Jupiter-like conditions,
Mors! Ego ludere sordida! Eni segeriet! Iahia! Maoni! Niara geno! you can end up in one of those rare inner states where a small sign does not feel small. A coincidence. Like a mirror. A detour feels like a repeated theme stops feeling cute or curious and starts feeling direct. This is why one short exchange can carry the emotional weight of a long conversation. This is why one clean realization can do more than 10 restless attempts to get certainty from the outside. What gets bigger is not always the event itself. Sometimes what gets bigger is its meaning. That expansion can be beautiful, but it can also be uncomfortable because it becomes harder to hide from what you already know. Many people are fine with signs as long as the signs stay poetic. They enjoy the feeling of mystery. They enjoy the softness of possibility. But when a pattern starts pointing somewhere clear, that is when resistance appears. Because clarity asks more from you than wonder does. Wonder can stay passive. Clarity cannot. Wonder lets you admire a moment. Clarity asks whether you are willing to change what the moment is revealing.
And on a day like this, that is often the deeper issue. Not whether life is sending you a message, but whether you are prepared to live differently once you understand it. This is also why mental overstimulation can show up alongside emotional focus. On the surface, those two things seem like opposites. If the mind is busy, how can the inner self be focused? But this happens more often than people realize. The mind gets noisy when it is trying to catch up with what the deeper self has already recognized. You may find yourself thinking more, replaying more, noticing more, questioning more. That does not automatically mean you are becoming confused. Sometimes it means the rearrangement is already happening. Sometimes the old way of reading the situation is breaking apart, and the mind is scrambling to build a new map. That process is not always comfortable, but discomfort does not mean you are lost. It may mean that your inner world is becoming less willing to keep living by old interpretations. So if today feels emotionally strange, it may not be because something bad is approaching. It may be because you are crossing a threshold in how you perceive meaning. That threshold is subtle. It does not come with music in the background. It does not usually arrive with immediate certainty. It often feels like a quiet inner line has been crossed. You stop reaching for as many explanations. You stop asking the same question in 10 different ways. You stop needing constant reassurance just to maintain a story that no longer fits. And that does not make you cold. It does not make you detached in some dramatic, lifeless sense. It makes you harder to mislead. It makes you less available for confusion that once kept you busy. It makes your energy more selective because your perception is becoming more honest. That honesty is one of the clearest signs that the message really has changed. There are times when people are not actually looking for truth. They are looking for relief. They want an interpretation that lets them stay where they are while still feeling spiritual, intelligent, or hopeful about it. But some days break that pattern. Some days do not give comfort first. They give accuracy first. And accuracy can feel sharp when it arrives. It can show you that a delay was not neutral. It can show you that a mixed signal was not as mysterious as you wanted it to be. It can show you that your intuition was not absent. It was simply being negotiated away by noise, fear, wishful thinking, or emotional exhaustion. That is why the shift may feel so personal. It is not only outside of you, it is in the way you are finally hearing yourself.
Glory and heroes are
What makes
all
a
that
day
people
like this
need.
powerful
It makes
is
life
not that
livable.
it forces action. In fact, one of the mistakes people make during
our
meaningful
hero.
periods is assuming they
Just
must
in time.
move immediately.
We are planning
They
our
feel
raid
the
on
charge of
Damos,
recognition
Ophios Mesa.
and mistake it for a command
He's the
to
one leading
react.
his village.
Yes.
But not every signal
Temple
is
will
asking
be
for
gone soon. The pyramid as well. Damos does not care about Egypt. He has employed Nabateans to carry out his sad work for Rufio, a soulless Weka. He would give Amun to Rome as a slave if he could. The people need monuments and sacred sites. If they disappear, the people's spirit will be crushed.
They will remain if we kill this Damos fast enough. Let's get this Damos.
This is our best chance to kill him. Away from his camp. We must take him now. If we kill him, we will be seen as legends. I will fight beside you with all my heart.
Shh, quiet. Stay focused.
Romans are all around the pyramid. Faithless bastards. بددك آني خيط.
I should not be seen in this area. Isn't here.
Nick! Amazing, isn't it, Bayek? There must be a pharaoh buried down here.
A hidden chamber of our ancestors.
Magnificent, isn't it? Check for treasure. More. Check for treasure. More of it, to fund our cause.
We should leave and get Damos. That is our priority.
What is this? What were they constructing down here?
We will need to find a way through. And what of this pyramid?
A failed venture of Tahaka's in honor of the pharaoh Amenisi. Legend has it a sacred rock fell from the sky. Tahaka was seeking shards from this rock. Rumor has it they are stored in this pyramid. How I would love to find them. Haganu calls them the shards of star. A blade made of these shards would make its bearer very powerful. I would love to see you wield such a weapon, Bayek.
These shards cannot fall into Roman hands.
I cannot climb like you, Bayek. Help me get to such great heights. I'm ready! In place! By the gods, it's working! I'm rising like the sun! Almost there! I have reached the exit, Bayek. Oh, thank you, Great Hidden One. Snakes everywhere. My father died from a snake bite.
Come on, my Benny.
These snakes remind me of Apep.
I have fought Apep before.
More junk in our way.
Not a problem. So Tamos serves Rome.
Yes, I'm sure he works for Cleopatra even. Rufio is Mark Antony's general, and so they all defer to that savage couple of monarchs.
None of them can be trusted. Stay on the platform. I will make it rise. I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man.
At dawn it comes 6,790.
Said hi.
At dawn it comes 6,790.
Said hi.
At dawn it comes 6,790.
Said hi.
At dawn it comes 6,790.
Said free.
At dawn it comes 6,790.
Yo,
Said free.
it's good. to do this, man. You don't stop, man. don't know how to do this, man. It's so annoying.
I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man. I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man. They will attack on sight here. I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man.
Hey, what? Don't die, car. There you are.
I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man. I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man.
How? Yo, this is literally impossible. I'm gonna have to watch a video.
These crates are in the way. I should move them.
What crates, fam? So I'm saying the game's glitched. Yo, the game's fully glitched, bro. Because I'm supposed to be able to move this. And the other one's supposed to be higher. Game's glitched, bro. Game's glitched. All the comments are saying it's glitched.
Stay on the platform. I will make it rise.
Game was fucking glitched, bro. Bullshit.
should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man.
What?
Hey!
You should not have come here.
I should go back and get Gamilat. He is a good man. What have you found?
A scroll! Not the sacred objects I was hoping for. Let's get out of here! After him!
Our troubles are not over.
One more battle before we are free again.
I must be careful now.
What? You keep the scroll. It means nothing to me. Perhaps you can learn more from it. I will get the rebels at my outpost to lead the attack on Tammuz.
Too many innocents may die. I will do this alone.
As you wish. Rain upon him like the soul of the sky.
And Amun does not run in your car. Only Anubis. I should be cautious around here.
Tibi Abe! Tibi Manere!
Kaliste Ibi!
Buonas! Fuori, Vernis! State! Ora!
Si stai! Su! E non muovere!
Sic! Recuri ad mulierum terras! Venit in!
Kaliste Ibi!
Et eum pederet!
Tibi Abe! Si reversus fueris! Conemo pro amici!
State! Ora!
Sic! Recurri ad mulierum terras!
Incumbite! Nunc honos ne descendas!
Rome guides Egypt.
Se abcamer save.
Res. Sinen Evgena.
Here, we innocent.
Micha. Redeti Waprat. Te Ameri Redat. Hegenta'a. Nie Messiet. Hep Desher.
This place is heavily guarded.
Sicalche capitis!
AELLWE10.
Said Assassin's Creed Origins.
Tibi ave! Tibi manere! Ultime cose! Et dabo vos in consumationem! Sire versus fueris, unimo pro amici!
AELLWE10.
Said 676,767.
Sicche capitis! Memento quando fueribus!
AELLWE10.
Said oh my god.
That's how you do it. Take notes.
Rufio, the shards of stars still elude us. The order is eternal. You are ephemeral.
bro talking about, man?
Should meet with the hidden ones. Tell them the good news.
State! Voilà!
Non disparu.
Nolite ibi!
Pensavo fosse in consumazione! State! Voilà!
Dabis, tibi ave! Tibi manere!
Decore sancto. Campana. Hic molestus.
L-E-L-L-W-E-N.
Said levels 36.
Level 36.
Nolite
Congrats.
ibi!
That's how you do it. That's how a real assassin does it.
Siste. De tu.
Yo, why didn't he assassinate me?
Nolite ibi.
Tibi ave! Tibi manere!
L-E-L-L-W-E-N.
Said boss number 1.
State. Voilà.
That's how you do it.
L-E-L-L-W-E-N.
Said boss number 2.
Me saying LV10. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Yeah, you can hear me, right? It's good. You watching a master assassin at work right now, man. Sorry, master assassin plays Assassin's Creed. Take notes.
E-L-L-W-E-N.
Said level 45.
Three dead, as promised.
That leaves Rufio.
You'll be drawn to the Sinai by news of these deaths.
Gamilat is now hero of the land. The people speak of no one else.
You seem troubled.
The cause of the rebels is just. But I've seen how often simple villagers get caught in battles, many losing their lives.
Have you spoken to him about this?
To him, they are martyrs. Their deaths inspire their families to join the rebels. Kashta!
Fire! Get out now! Smash them out!
Cut it out! Through the passage!
Yeah.
We have their leader.
Vultures will have their meal today.
Hey, I'll kill you all. Amulet.
Put some clothes on. Show some decency.
Swear down.
And you attracted too much attention. Even in Rome, we heard of the Sinai Bureau.
I know.
How you
Fire was
use
proof
here,
of
but-
this. Right now, we need to find Tahira and Kashta.
They are imprisoned in Fort Claustra.
I will head straight in.
I will check the perimeter. There are centurions everywhere.
Meet me at the far side of Fort Claustra.
We will reunite once we have our hidden ones. Whoa. Whoa.
Didi, Saeb Ang, Shum Heyo, Nacharote Bill, Hem Hotep the Verwanetze, Ego Ludri Tordina.
Shum Excellency.
Jaja Helen!
Abien Senef. Neheso.
The two! And Don Movere! Hirabui! Listen! Nadiu! Sidiret!
Khenir Haj Kheni.
Bayek!
Come on, Tahira. I will carry you out of here.
I cannot go on. Leave me a bow, and I fight them to my death.
Stop speaking of your death. The hidden ones need you.
My body is on fire. The blood of Romans is the only thing that eases this pain. Custer is still captured. We need to free him. He may be as hurt as I am.
You are right. We leave no one behind. must go back for Tahira.
Olite Ivi!
Ultimem cod. Tentate.
State! Voilà!
I must go back for Tahira.
Tibi ave! Tibi manere!
State! Voilà!
I must go back for Tahira. I must go back for Tahira.
Olite Ivi!
Siste! E tu! E non muovere!
Et double voting consumationen!
Mors! Ego luderi sordida! Toque vos mori verbis! Ego astendam tibi dolor! Sire versus fueris! Condemo pro amici!
Tibi ave! Tibi
this hook. Squeeze, squeeze.
Said location completed. Fort Claustra reward. 1200 XP.
I must go back for Tahira.
Bayek, thank God you are here. This fort was designed by Osiris.
It is madness.
Tahira is badly burned. I fear for her life. They took her away.
Follow me. Be ready to fight.
That looks like trouble.
She is half dead.
I should suck her dry of all information she has. These hidden ones still lurk in the mountains. She must know more.
She's dead! The two!
Oh, Lord of the Duat, please pass me through to the field of reeds.
Stay with me, Tahira. Fight it. Do not give up.
The world is fading from my sight, Bayek.
Kashta is still in the fort.
You have to get him. I'll be fine here.
We need to get out of here. Romans could come at any time. Follow me to my camp.
It sickens me to see Tahira like this.
At my camp, we can help her.
Neck. Why, gods? Do not take my great sister.
We must have a traitor among the hidden ones. Who could have let this happen?
All swear an oath. We have been played for workers.
All.
Her wisdom is faltering.
The same happened with Brutus and Cassius. The more known we are, the less safe the Brotherhood is.
Well, let us pray the gods will keep Tahira for us.
Trouble here!
Salite Ivi! Lamas, Kulas! Sic, recuri ad mulierum terras!
Game started glitching, man.
Said completing all the quests in Origins.
Good for you, man.
I must go back for Tahira.
We need to get out of here. Romans could come at any time. Follow me to my camp.
It sickens me to see Tahira like this.
At my camp, we can help her.
Neck, why gods? Do not take my great sister.
We must have a traitor among the hidden ones. Who could have let this happen?
All swear an oath. We have been played for workers.
All? Are you sure of this? We can no longer trust anyone.
Our wisdom is faltering.
The same happened with Brutus and Cassius. The more known we are, the less safe the Brotherhood is.
Well, let us pray the gods will keep Tahira for us. She is invaluable to maintaining Nabatea. I must go back for Tahira.
We're almost there.
Great Amun, be merciful. I let you down, Bayek.
No. You let no one down. You are as loyal as a mountain.
We built something I believe in.
You are the first oath taker, savior to many, and a hidden one.
Don't let our creed fade.
I will kill everyone. Only Romans.
You will take Tahira to the mountains. Somewhere she can be given a proper burial. We will carry on. Let us kill Rufio.
will honor you properly, great Tahira. Lay you to rest with your blades on a bed of heron feathers. I will honor you properly, great Tahira. Lay you to rest with your blades on a bed of heron feathers.
Tahira's death sends a clear message. We must eliminate Rufio. The Brotherhood in Sinai is on the brink of extinction.
Did he land at the quarry?
No, at Alcinoe. He is most likely lingering on his octareme. He is a master at guarding himself and cutting true fear into the heart of a people.
If my lieutenants have failed, I will not.
Said desynchronization.
I won't set foot on that cursed peninsula of savages. But they will bow to me.
Rome is a cracked wall, run by a drunk, a sociopath, and the leader of the Order. Octavian scares us all. Rufio left from under my watch, and I caught word of what happened at the Bureau. But there are good souls too in Rome. What of Memphis?
The hidden ones are fine. But with no clear pharaoh, we are lost. I worry our temples have been sold away. And then, there is Cleopatra.
She has brought prosperity.
I'm coming back next time. Pausing the game, taking a break. But yo, that was a good mission still. But yo, safety. I'm gonna jump back on next time. It's a desynchronization, never that. But yo, safety. Yo, tune back in tomorrow, probably jump back on tomorrow.